All right, so YouTube, man, I already told you I was gonna come back with this video. So this video is gonna be entitled, What I Know About Becoming a Navy Pilot. Now, that's a very, very, very vague topic, because you could talk about what I know about Navy pilots, like what they actually do, and then I'm gonna also talk about what I think Navy pilots have to go through, and then I'm gonna tell you exactly what Navy pilots have to go through for STA-21, because that's on the STA-21 website. Like I tell you, where to find the information is not hard, but I'm gonna have it on this screen as well. Without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so bam, Navy pilots. Now, they feel like they're the jocks of the Navy. Like, like outside looking in, I mean, they are fit, you know what I'm saying? They do fly planes and they got a pretty cool job and they wear aviator glasses all the time. So that's what I know about Navy pilots. Now, the next question I'm gonna go ahead and talk about is STA-21 about Navy pilots, and what does STA-21 say about it? About the pilot option is what I'm talking about. So a lot of y'all don't know, it's gonna be two options. You got the NFO and you got pilot, and no, they're not the same thing. If you don't know what NFO stands for, look it up. And this channel is not necessarily just give you all the information, you know what I'm saying? You still have to go dig for some of this information. I'm not saying that to be a jerk about it, but that's what we all had to do. So you have to look up information. Anyway, back to what a pilot actually does for STA-21 now. All right, so bam, the pilot option. While STA-21 will continue to provide the opportunity for pilot designations of the unrestricted line designators, the STA-21 graduate of the pilot option will be designated only as student naval aviators. So the reason why they say student naval aviators is because you're not necessarily an aviator until you actually pass flight school. That makes sense. I hope it does. Now, so who's going to be the enlisted source? They're not going to discriminate. So it's going to be all men and women of the enlisted ratings. So you could be a woman or you could be a man, and you could still apply no matter if your job is to stamp paperwork, or if your job is to cook food, or if your job is to load bombs. You can still apply to be a naval aviator. So there is a battery test that you have to pass, because you have to have the mental capacity to be an aviator. I know that doesn't come to a shock. It's called the ASTB. Now, ASTB stands for Aviation Selection Test Battery. So that's pretty much saying that they feel this test is going to help them decide if you're going to be able to handle the mental capacity of being a naval aviator. Does that make sense? I think so too. That's pretty fair, because you got to know what you're getting yourself into, and then if they're going to test you on your SAT scores, they might as well go ahead and test you to see if you can handle what's going on inside of an airplane cockpit. So also, you got to be physically qualified, so you got to go to an aviation physical and a physical screening. Now, when it comes down to the physical screening, they did test my eyes, and they said, like, man, your eyes are too dilated, or your eyes may have too much pressure. Take these pills, or you have to do this or do that. So it is pretty, it's not a stressful situation. It's just they got to make sure you're physically able to perform what needs to be performed inside of the of an airplane. But I feel like everybody that watch the channel should know that. If you didn't know that, you got to take a physical test. You have to pass your physical test. You have to go to medical, and they have to check up. They got to give you a checkup. And then also you got to pass the mental test called the ASTB. And then you got to meet, you know what I'm saying, age requirements and stuff like that. For STA-21 does apply. All of that stuff does apply. And then also it's going to be open to all ratings. So that's pretty much the rundown. All right, so if you got any more direct questions, like, I don't know, like for your particular situation, email me, man. Email me, and I'll get back to you. I appreciate you guys' support. Like, our channel is going up. It's going up pretty good. We had 243. We had 243 subscribers right now, man. We pushing up. I appreciate y'all guys' support, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.